What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel again. We're doing the starter deck openings, kind of on the fly. We just got them, and I'm not at home, so we're at a hotel, and we're gonna open these up because why not, right?
Yeah.
Colin's with me. So, Colin, anything you want to say about these?
I'm curious. One, there's some stuff we had seen in the US group, so I'll be sure to check for that, Oscar, if that's the consistency, if that was a random thing. We'll let you guys know if we come across it.
Right, and for those of you new to playing, you'll get everything you need to get started. It's 2 half decks, not a whole deck, or 2 whole decks. You'll get a play mat, play area. I don't know what this is. This is new.
Actually, yeah, that is new.
Yeah, I was explaining how the runes work, it looks like.
Oh, that's good.
It's just showing how the deck works entirely, it looks like.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I like that.
As well as what comes in that, which I like this, because then, like, if you actually, like, mix up cards, you can actually repiece it together again without that. And there's your playmat.
Yeah,
See, these used to be blank on the backs, but now there's that. But there's only one, so if you're playing with a friend, you know.
Wait, go back. Does that have a spot for the rune? Oh, there's the rune. Okay, making sure. And real quick to rephrase what Oscar said, you can make a full deck out of this, but the design of it is for 2 mini decks, so it won't necessarily be super synergetic when you make a full deck, but it will be a legal full deck if you want to combine them, minus the runes. I'm also curious on the texturing and print quality, if it's identical to the booster box or what have you.
We'll do Adam first here.
Look on the edging real quick.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, that's all fine.
Yeah, the person who said they had somebody said they had burning marks on the edges, but it was on the green Hanzo deck. So first up is Adam Seacart.
Which is cool that they made it textured. I really like that.
Yeah, in the past they've had only been hollow cards on the back, and the front side is normal. Nice glossy finish though.
How's the
unlike
texture?
Time Spinning Witch.
Oh yeah, I like it.
It's like the set itself. It's
Like the set.
very, very subtle. You can barely feel the actual texturing on it.
Like the texture design looks really nice, but it just doesn't feel as raised as, would be good.
And you're getting 4 of every card. The ones you're seeing 1 of are going to be going into your rune deck. And then you have your stones.
And how's the Halloween work?
The Halloween is only going to be on the stones. That's it. And so you'll have 8 hollow stones.
It looks like a nice Halloween too.
So you get a promo, and what's nice about having the promo in the pack is you don't have to worry about like an LGS or distributors not distributing them properly and be able to get them to you, which we had some issues locally once at one of the stores.
Which honestly is how should have been doing it the whole time.
That is a really nice hollow. That's super bright. I was watching gameplay from Worlds, and some people had these sleeved up, and you can still tell they're super hollow through the sleeves.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if this is supposed to just be a one of, and then the other ones are in the other deck, but I did see somebody open up one of the red decks and post online that they only got 3 of one type of card. So here's a hoping the rest of those are on this side.
Oh, like they got them mixed up.
Yeah.
They had problems with that with the other star decks where it's supposed to always be the ruler in front, and it would just be whatever random card this deck felt like doing.
Yen Brunhild, who's doing great at Worlds right now. That's in a cluster-only format, though.
And it's beautiful texturing. Just raise it a little bit higher next time, guys. We're so close to perfect texturing.
Everybody's new favorite. Uses mana.
All the angels. Love the angels.
And there they are. For some reason, the other 3 were in the other pack. It's really weird.
Huh.
So it's just a one of in another pack. So I'm guessing that maybe the promo sets off the balance of the packs. I don't know. That's weird.
So when you're getting these star decks, just be sure to reference, if you're trying to do 2 half decks, be sure to reference that pack that came in, that Oscar showed, that sheet that showed what cards are in what deck. So make sure it all lines up so you have a correct gameplay.
Colin's favorite here.
Woo!
Same stuff you're getting in normally. Nothing crazy. These aren't as exciting as previous starter decks we've had, since like in Lapis Cluster there was it 3 booster packs and dice that we had with them.
Well, in the Ray Cluster weren't that exciting. I think these are more exciting than the Ray Cluster.
And that's mostly because we're getting two rulers per pack, which again you'll want to pick up 1 of each of these starter decks because these will be the entire ruler set for the entire cluster. They won't be releasing any inside the sets. as far as we've seen right now with booster box openings that have been sent to channels or even pre-release that's already been happening as we open this, there hasn't been seen any actual Uber rulers pulled from the set, so...
Yeah, you it's best just to preemptively get all the star decks in case you ever want to build a ruler around it, which we forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, but Happy Little Hug Factory did get more of the starter decks in, and they do have this special going right now where if you add all 5 starter decks into your cart, it's a flat total of $70 plus tax, obviously, for all 5 star decks, which is a really awesome price. So be sure to check that out and make sure you get them before they sell out again.
This one has my favorite hollow effect on it. It's
Really
nice.
It has sort of like a rainbowy effect.
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
All the cards are full art, no text boxes.
Similar to Vingo 3, essentially.
This is the last of the machines for that machine deck.
I'm a little bit sad they didn't do like half hollow or even a quarter hollow. There's no motivation to buy more star decks to try and fill hollow.
I'm pretty happy with the way these look. I would
Oh,
consider if it was like a $14, $15 star deck to pick up another just for those hollows.
yeah, well,
And then the promo.
and especially people like me that like doing full rarity decks, if they never print like a higher rarity version of those cards and they don't come in the star deck a higher rarity, then it's just sort of like, well, nothing you can really do about it.
Everyone's favorite Lucifer. Apparently doing really good at Worlds.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Lich, zero attendance for Lich.
I'm really digging the look of these cards. They look really nice.
I
in
am
real life.
too. They have a good smell too. I like it.
Waifu.
I like the skeletons. This, like I told Colin, it reminds me of like Ninja Turtle stuff for some reason. Just that style of artwork.
Well, it's using secondary colors, isn't
Everyone's
it?
favorite.
You know, which I think is TMNT's secondary colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, but that's my thought. No, it doesn't. It's probably because of the art, but I don't feel like it doesn't show off the hollow as nice as the other ones did.
Yeah, I know this, darker colored cards will do something like that.
But it's kind of like, you know, Watchmen. If I were to see a panel from Watchmen without any characters I knew, I'd be like, oh, that looks like Watchmen. It's because of the coloring they used. That looks cool.
There's Lucifer. For those not too familiar yet, the Willpower System Awards had already come to an end some time ago. We're waiting now just to hear back on what all of the cards are, which we know that at least 10 of them are going to be rulers because they're going to redo alternate arts of these Star Deck rulers.
That's true.
And we saw some artwork. Of course, I thought it was going to be Lucifer. Other people are arguing otherwise to see what it is. But those will be probably coming out around November, December, like they usually do. Of course, they're doing it differently this year because they are getting... sorry, I was looking for those burn marks that were mentioned on this green deck. So I got none.
It might have just been a one-off.
Yeah.
Towards the end of a production line when the metal that cuts it or something maybe got a little bit heated or a nick in it. There's everyone's favorite Hanzo.
Like I said, we're still at the hotel, so if you hear that vacuuming, they're cleaning rooms right now near us. Hanzo, with all the chimimis behind it.
So, like we said, for some reason with Star Decks, they have a really hard time, like, organizing it. At least the rulers are in the front each time. I mean, they figured that part out, but I guess everything else is just sort of up in the air.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like completely fractured wrong.
So,
unless I'm understanding it incorrectly.
Just don't get these and start playing. Check that list, because otherwise you're going to have a ninja deck with a Chimimi ruler, and it's just not. You're not going to have a great time. Nice.
Or you'll get a Chimimi ruler with the sexy ninja cats.
Oh, gross. That doesn't remind you of Ninja Turtles?
That does. Unfortunately, so is that though.
That's actually turned out to be a really good card.
There you go, guys.
Whoa! Oh, well. It's a one big art piece.
Yeah. And that's the green stuff. All right, and we saved the best for last.
I hope you covered it.
Another ruler that was Chimimi as well. Chimimi wasn't seen at Worlds, and Fuji, or whatever you want to say, wasn't at Worlds either.
Yeah, he's not that great.
Everything else was there. And then there we go, straight into Egyptian stuff. Best cards ever in these starter decks.
Those are, yeah, ridiculously good.
It's like mixed up. I can't even like pinpoint like something that would, oh, it makes sense. This happened. Just completely random.
No rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
Well, you get to learn to deck build, kind of, right off the bat.
Right. And the absolute best for us.
Let's get
Nice.
real close into there. There we go. That actually looks pretty cool.
This is what somebody had only gotten 3 of on one of their sets.
Oh, interesting.
But other than that,
It's really hard to keep track of the numbers with how hodgepodge they are. But
yeah. I'll figure out later if I'm missing anything, but it looks like it's all here for the most part. And that's it. One other thing I wanted to mention is on the Osiris, this is a card from the set that's going to be the promo for these. And I think he's pretty cool. He has that ability of, like, when he enters, he gains swiftness unless my opponent was to discard a card. I really want to see the decisions people make on that, like when this comes into play.
yeah, I love sort of like random stuff like that. I think is super fun to play with.
But that's it, guys. That was the starter deck opening. Again, if you were looking to pick these up, I recommend getting one of each. And visit Happy Little Hug Factory. Link in the description below. And we'll see y'all next time.
See ya.